Introducing the Paddy Power World Darts Championships.
Michael, here we are in Holland. Is it nice to do some media days in Holland instead of having to come to the UK all the time?
I did last week one in the UK as well, and it's part of it, so I don't really mind. It's part of the job, and yeah, it's not my favourite part, but you have to do it.
Mind you, a great turnout, lots here, the same as in London. The buzz around the World Championship this year is huge.
Yeah, especially with so many Dutch people competing in the World Championship from Holland. So I think that's good. Good for the darts in general and globally. I think from down, I think darts can even increase in the future even more.
It's been a difficult year for you.
Really?
It's not been your best, let's be fair.
Not being my best, yeah.
Is it a crisis yet? Or if you were to lose early in the Worlds, is it a crisis?
Losing in the Worlds is always a crisis, do you know what I mean? But that's part of the game. Crisis is a big word, isn't it? It's, but there has to be work to do, a lot of work to do, and you need to make sure you're sharp in 2 weeks' time. And I'm looking forward to it. It's still a long way to go till my first game, but yeah, I'm doing some good things, and that's the most important thing for myself at the moment.
This year, has this been the biggest challenge of your career?
Yeah, of course, but I still love what I do, and I think that's the main goal, the key. And from there on, I think I can show a lot more.
Look, going into the World Championships, for once, not many people are talking about you. Is that quite nice for a change, that you can just do your thing instead of shouldering the pressure?
No, it's what it is, and you need to make sure you keep performing. You have to win tournaments, and that's the best medicine for it, and give everyone an answer. But you still have to do it, and of course, the whole year I had a few ups, especially in the month of October. I think I played some really good darts. Afterwards, I went sick for 3 weeks. Then I had a terrible Grand Slam of Darts and Play Championship finals. So it's now time to pick up.
Look, this year's been mad in terms of what's gone on in the sport. And do you get bored of the questions about Luke Littler that people don't ask about you? Did you get bored of answering about other players and things like that?
No, I don't really mind. It's part of, I've been in the game for a long time, so I have a lot of experience. So I know how to deal with it, and you have to, the only thing you can do for yourself is give the right answer and let the darts talk.
Look, a lot of people have said this year that we've seen more injuries than ever, and your guys' schedules are just off the chart. Do you think there is too much on the calendar at the moment?
Oh, yeah. This year the rule book said you had to play a lot of Euro Tours, Pro Tours to maintain your ranking at the Euro Tour for the qualification for the Euro Tour. So maybe they're gonna change. You never know. But yeah, if they keep the rules as it is now, it's impossible to give yourself a little bit of time off. Yeah. So yeah, we're going to see what's going to happen, but yeah, I got a good feeling there might going to be a few changes.
That sounds like you've had conversations then, or have you told them your opinion on it then?
Of course, I always tell my opinion. Wherever it's a good opinion, bad opinion, doesn't matter. I always speak my mind, and I think that's what you always should do. But that classifies the grey mouses with the big boys.
Look, the world's going to expand next year as well to 128. Barry's told the world. Do you think darts is ready for a 128 World Championship?
Yeah, why not? And let them do the organising, let us do the playing. That's everyone has his own job.
We were looking at it. When it goes to 128, are you expecting to play in round one, do you think?
I think everyone should.
Yeah?
I think everyone should, yeah, why not? Why would people... Let everyone start from the beginning. I think that's the most fair. I think that's the most fair for everyone.
And then, would it feel like a new like now you speak about that one game before Christmas and a new tournament after Christmas? This way, you could play twice before Christmas. Would it feel?
Could be. You never know. You don't know the calendar. They might change a week whatsoever. You don't know.
The year you've had, obviously, you've had your second operation on your jaw and everything like that. You had surgery last year. Is this now the best version of you? Is everything now done and healing that you don't have to have any more surgery next year or anything like that?
No, I don't need any surgery next year. I have till the summer my braces and elastics and all that kind of stuff, and then everything will fall in place really shortly.
Are we going to see you in the World Series more next year, or are you going to manage your calendar again next year?
I'm going to manage my calendar again, yes, 100%. I think it's too busy. Somewhere you need to get time with your family as well, so you need to balance it out. And of course I'm going to speak with my manager to make sure, and of course Vincent as an advising factor, but yeah, I'm definitely going to plan in some time for the family.
You touched on obviously family time. Now the kids aren't so small anymore, they're at school and stuff like that. Is it harder to balance it around their education
100%,
now?
100%, because they have to go to school, they have the sports, Zoe's playing hockey, see the horse riding, things like that. Normal life is there as well. So outside I'm a professional dart player, I'm also a father of and a husband of my wife. Do you know what I mean? So you need to maintain all the aspects together, and that's not always easy, but you need to try to do your best.
I remember speaking to you here in Holland when you won the Total Dutch Darts Masters, and you promised Zoe the trophy. Is there been any more trophies promised to Zoe and Mike?
100%. That's why I need to make sure I get back on the dartboard and make sure I start winning again.
Are they of that age now? Do they understand what Dad does for a living?
Yes, of course they know I play darts and things like that, but they're not really busy. They have their own things.
Of course, yeah. I just wondered if they understood how big Daddy was in terms of in the sport he does.
Yeah, they're not stupid, they know enough. Too much they know.
Look, the smile on your face says it all. This is the most content I think I've seen you going into a World Championship, that you were there to do some damage now, aren't you?
You're going to see. I'm the underdog now, isn't it? So, yeah, not too many pressure on me, so that's good.
You don't believe that, do you?
That's for the people to answer.
Look, at the Worlds, everyone is looking at that potential last 16 tie with you and Gary, because that fixture still is one of the most magical fixtures in darts. Is it still one that you look forward to?
100%. I definitely look forward to this. Doesn't matter any game, doesn't matter whoever I play. But you could see last year I went quite easy through the first rounds, and then all of a sudden I made myself incredibly difficult by not playing well. So now you're going to have some tough opponents on your route. I think it only can help me.
You touched on it there. That I think you said I watched the documentary on thing, and you said I didn't have that gear when I needed it, and that's something that we've seen quite a bit this year. Like Ryan Joyce and whatever. How do you find that gear again? Because it was always there in the past.
Work hard the next 2 weeks and give yourself the belief that you can do it.
A lot's been made about the journey that you've been on, and obviously you've got Vincent in your corner. Is he like the one that you go to for everything now in terms of darts?
I always have done that.
Yeah.
It's not really something changing for me. A little bit more intense now, but for the rest, we are good friends for a long time.
Of course,
Wherever we always speak our mind to each other, and I think that's what you should have with a good friend.
If you were to go on and win come January the 3rd, will this be your best world title considering where you've come from?
Depends how I'm going to play, but of course I'm coming from far, but you need to have the belief. Otherwise, if I don't have the belief anymore that I can't do it, I won't play anymore.
Has that ever crossed your mind in the last 2 years when it hasn't been going your way?
No, not at all. Not at all. No, 100% no.
Michael, it's an absolute pleasure catching up with you here in Den Bosch, mate. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
One.